Okay, open your eyes and let the world rush in. We're about to take a journey inside your body's second most complex organ, right after the brain. So pay close attention because everything that happens next will unfold in the blink of an eye. Let's begin. Our mission? To explore the incredible universe within your eyes, the windows through which you experience almost everything. A small speck of dust floats through the air and lands on the cornea, that clear dome covering your eye. You can actually feel its shape. Try closing your eyelids and lightly touching them with your finger. Just make sure your hands are clean first. Move your eyes side to side. That curved bump you feel? That's your cornea. It doesn't have any blood vessels, so it gets its oxygen straight from the air, meaning your eyes literally breathe. But the cornea is packed with super sensitive nerves. When something touches it, even a grain of dust, your body reacts instantly. The fastest muscles in your entire body snap into action, and you blink. That tiny reflex flushes the dust away with a tear film, protecting your vision in milliseconds. Now, let's try to enter the eye again. This time, not with matter, but with light, the only thing that can truly enter. That's how vision works. No light means no sight, simple as that. But how do we see things that don't shine by themselves? Light from a source, say the sun or a lamp, hits an object. Some wavelengths are absorbed, others bounce off and enter your eyes. That reflected light carries the object's shape, color, and texture, and your brain turns that into sight. All right, it's dark in here. Let's flip on the lights. We're now traveling at the speed of light, racing through the cornea. Its curved shape bends incoming light rays and helps focus them toward their next destination, the lens. But before that, we pass through the pupil, that dark center circle in your eye. It's not actually black, it's a hole, an opening that lets light in. The reason it looks dark is because there's no light bouncing back from inside. Ever notice red eyes in photos? That happens when the camera flash hits the back of your eye and reflects off the network of blood vessels inside, making your pupils glow red. But wait, this pupil is too small. That's because it's bright right now. Tiny muscles in your iris, the colored part of your eye, tighten and shrink the pupil to protect your retina from too much light. When it's darker, the iris relaxes and the pupil widens, allowing more light in. Your eyes are constantly adjusting, keeping your vision balanced. Now we reach the lens, about the size of an aspirin. It's flexible, crystal clear, and continues to grow throughout your entire life, one of the few parts of your body that never stops. Like the lens of a camera, it fine-tunes the light, bending it perfectly so the rays meet at a single point, the retina, lining the back of your eyeball. Here's something cool. If that focus point falls short of the retina, distant objects look blurry. That's called nearsightedness, your eyeball's slightly too long. If it falls behind the retina, close-up things blur, farsightedness, your eyeball's too short. Thankfully, a simple pair of glasses can correct the focus perfectly. You might think your eyes are small, but what you see in the mirror is just the front sixth of them. The rest is hidden inside your skull. Each eyeball is about the size of a ping pong ball, packed with over 2 million moving parts. Suddenly, things shift right, then left. Our host, the human, must be scanning the room. That's the work of 6 muscles attached to each eyeball, allowing you to move your gaze in every direction, up, down, side to side, smoothly and effortlessly. All right, let's continue following the path of light. Imagine you're looking at a bright red apple sitting on a blue table, under a yellow light bulb. Inside the eye, that entire scene lands upside down on the retina. That's because the lens bends the light rays as they enter, flipping the image. But don't worry, your brain automatically turns it right side up. Now, if you could look closely at that screen at the back of your eye, you wouldn't actually see a picture. It's just light hitting tissue. The retina is covered with millions of photoreceptors, specialized cells called rods and cones that translate light into electrical signals. The cones handle color vision. You have 3 types, red, green, and blue, and together they allow you to see around 7 million shades. Every color you can imagine is just a blend of those three signals. But if one type doesn't work properly, that's color blindness. Someone missing green-sensitive cones, for example, might see greens and yellows as dull brown or gray. Rods, on the other hand, don't detect color at all. They're built for low light vision and peripheral sight. They help you navigate in dim rooms or moonlight, seeing the world in shades of black, white, and gray, over 500 different tones. That's why your night vision feels almost monochrome. In fact, these receptors are so sensitive that they can still see light after it's gone. Ever looked at a bright bulb, then closed your eyes and still seen its glowing outline? That's your photoreceptor still firing signals to your brain, a sort of visual echo. Those signals travel along a network of neurons, merging into the optic nerve, the eye's main communication cable to the brain. At the spot where the optic nerve exits the eye, there are no rods or cones. That's your blind spot. You can test it. Draw a small dot on the left side of a page and a plus sign on the right. Cover your right eye and focus on the plus. The dot will vanish. That's your blind spot at work. Your brain fills in that missing piece automatically, so you never notice it in daily life. Now, let's follow that electrical signal through the optic nerve, speeding into the visual cortex at the back of your brain. Here, the upside-down image is flipped, colors are decoded, and everything begins to make sense. The brain recognizes that's a red apple on a blue table with a yellow light above. It even uses memories and previous experience to fill in the blanks. That's how you perceive a continuous, seamless world, despite those blind spots or any missing visual data. But remember, our journey didn't truly start inside the eye. It began the moment light bounced off an object and entered the cornea. That's where color and form were born. Different colors exist because light travels in different wavelengths. The red apple reflects long red wavelengths while absorbing the rest. The blue table reflects shorter blue wavelengths. Black objects absorb nearly all the light, while white ones reflect most of it back. Those reflected rays hit your cones and rods, send messages to your brain, and the world bursts into color. It's not just light, it's your brain's masterpiece, painted in photons and electricity. So next time you blink, remember, in that fraction of a second, your eyes and brain have built an entire image of the universe around you. All of it in the blink of an eye.